everyone, tonight is just a hopefully quite short video on the sport of netball and how my background in the sport as well a little bit, so there'll be that. To start off with, I suppose I've been playing netball ever since I could, so I think maybe since I was 5 possibly, I can't quite remember. And obviously you don't start off playing a full game, it's modified for children. And then you sort of move through age brackets, and then once you reach seniors, obviously there are also divisions as well. So I used to play A grade in a small comp back home, and I think now I play about 3rd grade. It was pretty much the only team that I knew people on, and I'm playing more for the social aspect this year than for anything else, so that's quite good. I guess it's quite similar to basketball in that it's played on a court. The ball is smaller though and lighter. You can't bounce the ball and you can't travel with it either. Once you land, whichever foot you land on has to stay on the ground until you've then passed the ball on. Otherwise it's stepping and the ball will be turned over to the other team. There's also no contact, it's a non-contact sport, so if the defending player does contact the person with the ball, it's called as contact and it's a penalty to the team with the ball. And that's the same for the rule called obstruction, where you have to be at least 3 feet from the person with the ball before you can defend, so before you can put your arms in the air. Otherwise, again, it's called a penalty, and you take a penalty pass, which is where the offending player stands beside and can't interfere with that pass. The court is divided into thirds, so there's 2 goal thirds and a centre third. The court in length is about 30 metres and the baseline is about 15 metres long. So depending on which position you play, sort of determines where on the court you can go. So I guess that's a bit different from basketball as well, where you can sort of go everywhere. You can't go along the whole court in netball. It depends where you're playing. So there are 7 positions on each team, 14 players on the court at one time. You can field a team of 5, but that's the minimum. And there are 2 umpires for each game as well. Games are an hour long with a break between each 15-minute quarter. So I think they end up being an hour and 10, including the breaks. And you can switch positions, etc. at the breaks. It's a bit, I did draw a diagram, it's not great, and it's a little bit hard to see, but we can sort of very quickly go through it. Each game starts off with a centre pass, which is it's sort of, I suppose, in a similar manner as the basketball pass, sorry. But one team starts off and then it alternates from there. So you can see the centre third here, and in the middle is the centre circle, and that's where the player who will have a C on their bib, or I don't know what else you would call it. Yeah, they're called the centre. So they are allowed in all thirds of the court, but not in these goal circles at each end. And they basically do most of the running, and that's what I got to play on the weekend, and that's why I was feeling very ill afterwards, because I am not that fit. They will try and throw to a wing attack who will stand here, and the wing attack for the other team stands here. And their opposite is the wing defence, here and here. And they will run out when the whistle blows and try and get the centre pass. If the pass is untouched in this centre third and gets into this third, it's then called over third, and it's a turnover. The other 2 players who run out for this centre pass are the goal attacks, who are here and here, and the goal defences to defend them. Wing attack is allowed in their goal third, so the goal third that they're shooting in, and also the centre third, but not in this other third. And the same goes for goal attack. Obviously wing defence and wing attack, it's the opposite. And then you have a goal shooter and a goalkeeper, and the goal shooter and goalkeeper are only allowed in their third, no further. Only the goal shooter and goal attack can shoot, and obviously then only the goalkeeper and goal defence can defend a shot. The court in total is 30 metres long, and it's about 15 metres up here. The goal post is about 3 metres tall. I think it's just over 3 metres, so way, way taller than me and hopefully way taller than the majority of players. I don't really know what else to say. It's usually quite a fast-paced game. You do have to be reasonably fit to play at any kind of respectable level, and that's the way it is for most sports. It's a very injury-prone sport. You play it if you play outdoors. You play normally on a asphalt court, so obviously it's not great for your knees and ankles, and you're also changing direction a lot. So I stupidly played in my running shoes one week and my ankles were stuffed after that because they stick to the ground and you have to change direction a lot and it doesn't work very well. My position normally is either a wing defence or a wing attack. When I was younger I used to play goal defence, but I'm quite a bit too short for that now. The goal positions are normally quite tall, whereas the centre court positions are shorter and usually, hopefully, a little bit faster. Not that I'm very fast, but there you go. I don't really know. Pretty much, if you have any questions, you can feel free to ask and I will be happy to answer them. So that was my very, very quick rundown, and I really hope it made sense. I think I talk way too fast, and anyway, hopefully it makes sense. Bye!